Peace and deepest condolences to the loved ones affected by this case. I'm the Empress of Empathy, a spiritual medium and intuitive empath. I use my divine connection to God, Spirit, and the ancestors to deliver messages from the other side. Out of deep respect, I offer this reading to help bring clarity, understanding, and possibly peace around this missing or unaided soul. Let's listen to see what Spirit has to say. So I definitely want to welcome you to my channel if you're new here, or welcome you back if you're a returning viewer. Definitely subscribe. Today we're going to be actually speaking on a missing case. So no information, or not a lot of information as of right now. Her name is Miss Marissa K. Carmichael. Now, y'all, like, this case, like, I don't know why. So I'm going to be doing on this channel, I'm going to be covering missing or souls who've crossed over, and the public, or we still have, or we may have, a lot more questions than answers. Those are the cases that I want to be picking up on. Those are the cases that I want to be using my intuitive gifts for. If you have any suggestions, I do have a few people on the list, and no disrespect to Marissa or her family. I just want to explain this a little bit before we get into it, so please bear with me. But if you have any suggestions on cases, definitely let me know in the comment section, or you can send me an email. But what I like to do for the first video when I introduce the case to you all is to just discuss what we already know. Of course, I don't want to go in and start pulling on energy and pulling messages that we already know, right? So of course, if you have any questions, if you have any comments or anything that you want me to get any clarity on, definitely leave that down below, or send me an email if you don't want to leave it in the comment section. So that way, the next time I do a reading on it, which I will do 2 readings after this, I am going to ask the questions that are or that was asked to me. So yeah, let's get started. Again, Miss Marissa is, and I don't know if I mentioned, but she is 25 years older. She was 25 at the time of missing. She went missing January 14th, 2024 from Greensboro, North Carolina. She's 25. She is a mommy of 5. So that touched my heart. It touched my heart. Because the babies, they're all, all pretty young. They need their mama. They need their mama. So yeah, some information that we know: the last known sighting of Miss Marissa was approximately around 3:40 on January 14th at Exxon gas station on East Market Street in Greensboro. She had placed a distress phone call to 911, which she said a man asked her to pick her up, or a man had asked her to pick up some items from the station and then drove off, which I felt like was crazy, because how it came off was like I feel like, and I've been sitting on this case for months, y'all, like literally, like for a long time. So I did a while back ago. So please, if I say something that is not all the way true, or you heard something else, again, leave that in the comment section. But I believe she went to a party. She was, because I know they mentioned how, she, mama 5, and she wanted to get out. So she had went to Greensboro, and she had went to like some type of house party, and they were like at a hotel, and then they kind of had to get some snacks or something. So they went to the gas station, and he had her phone, he had all of her stuff, and then drove off and left her at the gas station stranded. When she called, she told the police, or she told the dispatcher that she don't know where she was, that she was in Greensboro. He took off, no clue where she was. The officer did arrive at the location at 4:21. Her physical description: she's 5'4", biracial woman. It says she weighed around 260 pounds, long black and blonde braids. This was, of course, years ago. So she may not have the braids in anymore. But she has a heart tattoo on her face and a butterfly near her eye. She was wearing a white Tweety Bird t-shirt, blue jeans, and yellow sneakers. Of course, this was years ago. We don't know if she's still going to be wearing this, but that's what she was wearing the day that she disappeared. She did go to a bar that night, 117 Sofa Bar and Lounge, then to the Airbnb for an after party, and was later dropped off at the gas station, like we just mentioned. So this came after telling her family not to worry and that she would find her way back home. Now, I did read or read or saw a video, and this is not what I have in my notes here, but I do remember seeing something where it was like, I think like her best friend was at her house while she was in Greensboro. And I feel like the best friend knew the people that she was with or connected them with one another, because I remember someone saying about like how it was strange that like the best friend wasn't picking up her phone when she went missing, or she wasn't really eager to find her, and I think she was living at her house. I don't know. I'm gonna pull on energy. I might actually, by the time you get this video versus like the reading, I might actually do some more research on that aspect. But I definitely remember my concerns or my thinking when I first initially heard the case. Now, this is just my intuition. This is not me actually connecting with spirit to confirm, but just by my intuition, I got traffic and then king. Okay, so that's what we're gonna say it on this channel: traffic, king. Okay. We got to put some spaces in it. Like, if you know, it's going to be on the screen if you need it. But that was kind of like my initial thoughts. Just because I also feel like I heard that the guy she was with was either like into it, or like he had something to do with like the hotel, like they, like the Airbnb. I think I read that that the mom felt like that was the case because I think she had watched him for some time and saw that he had girls coming in and out. I'm not sure about that part, okay? Because again, this was a while ago, but I'm trying to remember, and I almost feel like that's what I read, or I saw a video about it, or something to that aspect, where I feel like family members felt that because they had watch the boy or the man who last seen her. And there's two men that's involved in this situation. I'm gonna pull some energy on the two men. I definitely know one was like a friend. I feel like the other was like an ex or something like that. And then there was also somebody who was on the phone, or who was heard in the background saying that he would give her a ride. And there was speculations that she may have known this person. There was also people that felt that she didn't, because she wasn't a Greensboro resident. But yeah, he was heard on the back of the on the call, basically saying like he would give her a ride or something like that. So I'm gonna look into that as well. Again, if you have any questions or anything that you want me to look into specifically for Miss Marissa, definitely leave it down in the comment section, or send me an email, empressofempathy@gmail.com, for any specific topics or any specific questions that you want me to ask relating to Miss Marissa. You could also send me suggestions. How about this? Because I feel like it is like extremely rude to put it in the comments section, asking for me to cover another case or another person. So if you could please send an email if that is something that you want me to do. So definitely let me know what you want to know, what you feel like you need to know, what you feel like may be helpful, what you've heard about the situation, what you heard about the case that I can pick up on, so we can get some clarity. So thank you to the family, community, and the community for allowing me to share this message with honor and integrity. If you like a personal reading or try to connect further, you can reach out to me directly or follow me on all social platforms. That is at the Empress of Empathy. Until next time, stay protected, stay grounded, and stay open to your spirit. Bye.